not just as the playable character in Brawl. So I'll be going over his physical moves briefly now first, because the special moves take a bit more explaining, and they are more where the uniqueness comes from for Goku. So first things first, let's go ahead and do his jab. His first jab is just a punch, and then it's a double punch, if I can get it to go. There you go. It's a very slow second punch, and then if you go it all the way through, it does a bit of a flurry of kicks at the end there. So, oh no, get up here. There we go. All right, so now you're getting sneak peeks. But yeah, that's his jab combo. Pretty basic. All right, just die. I can tell that's what's going to happen here anyway, is you're just going to end up dying. I'm going to scoot you over some. I actually have to scoot him over. Alright, so that was his jab. His dash attack is simply flying at him with his head. A lot of Goku's attacks tend to be with his head, so I guess this is just another reference to Goku hitting people with his head, like that. So that's his dash attack. Now let's move on to his tilts. His forward tilt is this weird, I guess, like, cyclone kick thing, which I don't even think a human being could do, because it looks like there's a point where Goku is just floating in the air. Like, he doesn't seem to be falling, he just sort of seems to be levitating. So that's his F-tilt. Not really relevant to why a human could do it, but that's his F-tilt. Alright, his up-tilt, meanwhile, is this kick upwards. Come on. It's hard to get them, like, the hurt box and the hitbox to align properly. But yeah, that's his up tilt. Not a good hitbox on that, in my opinion, so that's not really a move that I would recommend using. Maybe because Goku's, like, hitboxes are weird, or maybe it's just Project M in general. I don't know, but I would not recommend using up tilt that much, unless maybe he is on a ledge in front of you or something. I don't know. I tried to get him on there, but it didn't work. So, yeah, that's his up tilt. Meanwhile, his down tilt is just like sort of a sweeping, tripping kick thing. And it's interesting because you can actually use this to sweet spot the ledge on recovering enemies. Captain Falcon might not have the best recovery to show this off with, because, yeah, he recovers mostly high, or he'll sweet spot the ledge. So, yeah, but you can use that. I know on, like, Fox and Falco, who are basically just like my default bot AI things to go against, you can use that. So, just keep that in mind. It could be possible. With that, let's move on to his smash attacks, where they're a bit more powerful, obviously, than any other move so far. His forward smash is just sort of an energy shove thing. I don't know what this is called, but it shoves the enemy forward, and it gives them like this weird blue glowing thing, like they just got hit by, you know, an energy thing. Ha! Like that. So, you're going to come back? Alright, let's reset him to 0. So that's his forward smash. His up smash, meanwhile, is a bit, whoa, that's weird, is a flaming punch that ordinarily, wow, this is actually interesting, because the flaming punch normally sucks enemies into the second hit, but it seems like with Captain Falcon that's not the case. Luckily he's above us now, so you can just see the flaming hitbox of that, and that's what the actual hit is. You know, it does one hit, which sort of bounces you towards the second hit, and then the second hit is this flaming thing. So for most enemies, that's going to work. I don't know why for Captain Falcon it doesn't seem to work. Maybe it's a hitbox issue again. You know, if I drop down here and do it, there we go. Okay, so I just need to be closer to him is the issue. So yeah, that's why that's not hitting. But come here, you get away from the edge. But yeah, that's his up smash. Meanwhile, his down smash is this weird pulse thing that he like sort of expends excess energy and then it hits the enemy. It's got a weird like animation. I feel like that doesn't look finished to me, or maybe it's intentionally like that. But it's wait, what was that move I just did? Oh, I did down tilt. I see. All right, so there's down smash. Boom. Is that gonna kill him? Die. He should be dead. Yeah. All right, so that's his down smash. Next up, I guess, are aerials. I guess that's just the natural progression of things. He's got a neutral air, obviously, which is actually reminds me of, it's like a very Fox-like neutral air. It reminds me of Brawl Fox and I guess Smash 4 Fox's forward air, but this is his neutral air. It's not an amazing move, because you can get caught in a lot of ending lag, although I guess if you L cancel it, you'll be okay in Project M. And then I guess in Brawl, the gravity goes with it so that it'll get a lot of the hits. But yeah, it's not terrible, but not amazing. So that's his neutral air. His forward air is sort of a leaning in kick thing. Kind of reminds me of like that move they did in Mulan. You know that at the end of Mulan, or not the end of Mulan, but the end of the song, where they're like, "Hurrah!" That's what that reminds me of, although I don't know if they actually did that, and it's not even relevant. But yeah, that's his forward air. I don't know why I mentioned that, but yeah, that's his forward air. His up air is basically just a simple headbutt. I feel like there's I guess maybe like Ness's up air, where he hits you, just slams you with his head, although it does way more damage, it looks like. But yeah, that's his up air. Finally, we have his... Oh, no, not finally. We have two more. His down air, meanwhile, is a spike. So I'm going to try and do some damage to Captain Falcon here. And boom! There you go. So, that can spike you down like that. It's not actually a very strong spike, but on certain enemies, obviously they won't be able to make it back because their recovery isn't that good. And you want to be careful using that because, like you just saw, if you're facing the wrong way, then you can't grab onto the ledge. So, but we'll talk about that in a second. And then finally, we have back air, which is just a kick, which you can use to sort of harbor enemies from recovering. Although, sort of like that, and you can sort of drop zone off and do that. And those are all of his aerials. Finally, let's just cover very quickly his grab. His grab and pummel is that, nothing too crazy. His up throw looks like to me a combination of his down tilt and his up tilt, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because that's his down tilt, that's his up tilt, and then this is his up throw, which it looks like it does both. So that's kind of cool, but at the same time I'm kind of meh on reusing animations. But of this video, which will be the specials. So up top is Goku just so hungry for food. Oh no. And then both his side and down taunts are the same, where he says, "Haven't you learned your lesson yet?" So those are his taunts, very simple. He only has two of them, like I said, so you'll only be, if you use down taunt thinking it'll be something different than side taunt, you will be a little disappointed. But now let's get into his special moves, because they are very, very interesting. So during the show, Goku has many forms that he, forms or power-ups that he uses, and this character mod actually reflects that very well. So basically, there are several forms Goku takes, and then all of his special moves, as well as his physical moves, sort of change based on what form he's in. So I'm going to go over, this is standard Goku, we just jumped off the side, and now we respawn, and now we're basically just fresh stock, fresh Goku. So here's his neutral special.